Review time. Good evening, Nerdfights. Eifer here as always, and it's review time. So what I'm reviewing today is the Tombstone E-Liquid shock therapy by, Tombstone E-Liquids, aka Silver Vapors. It's the same company. They sent this to me in a, as you saw in the video that I posted the other day, vape mail video that I posted the other day. They sent it to me for review, along with a few other flavors. Well, first and foremost, let me just say that I love pretty much everything I get from these guys. I mean, there have been a couple of flavors I wasn't too fond of, but not too many. I think it was like maybe two. Excuse me. And I can't really remember what flavors they were off the top of my head, which kind of sucks because I might order them again. Anyway, so let's just go down to a little uppy closey time, as Grim Green would say, right now. Alright, so that's what the liquid looks like. It's kind of a clear, yellowy color. Pretty clear though, kind of a yellow tint to it. And pretty, unremarkable, I guess. But it's very, very good liquid. Very, if only you could smell it, guys. It smells so good in here. It's like a vanilla-y, like custard almost, which is pretty much the flavor. It's like a vanilla custard with a little hint of cinnamon. I was dripping on it, but I'm having an issue with my my mech mod, and my box mod can't handle my dripper. I mean, I could build a a higher ohm coil, but I like the flavor on the lower ohms. So yeah, that's pretty much all there is to it. If you give me a second, I can try to work something out so you can see how it vapes, because it vapes pretty well. So give me a second and I'll get back to you. Alright guys, so luckily for me, I had another vanilla custard flavor in here, which I will be reviewing at some point in the future, which is this right here, the Beard 51. It's a vanilla custard with a hint of chocolate at the end, and it's pretty good. First impressions, it's pretty good. I like it. But anyway, on to the shock therapy. Pretty good vapor production. That's that PG or VG rather. That's 70% VG. See, all right. So I'm gonna move it further back so you can really get a taste, the feel for it, so to speak. Sorry. Ooh, so good. When I was dripping on it, I couldn't really taste the cinnamon, because it's a vanilla custard with a vanilla custard inhale, cinnamon on the exhale. I couldn't really taste it with when I was dripping. I only tasted the vanilla, but on this thing you can really taste it. It's something that if you want to get the full flavor, I would seriously recommend it on an atomizer like this one, especially like a Nautilus Aspire or something like that. maybe even the Atlantis. I don't know. I've yet to try an Atlantis. You really that what's it called, flavor, the cinnamon flavor really comes through on this. Not so much on a dripper. Honestly, I wouldn't really recommend dripping this one if you're trying to go for flavor. If you're trying to go for, or if you're trying to get the full flavor, if you just want to get the vanilla and you want to blow some pretty decent clouds, sorry, headphones, then yeah, this is good for it. Well, for those of you who don't know, because I think I mentioned it in the last video, but for those of you who don't know what my problem, the problem I'm having with my, what's it called, mech mod is, I screwed up the threads for my sub tank and it won't come off. It's as simple as that. I did something really goofy and stupid and, you know, whatnot. My mistake. If I get it off, I get it off. If I don't, I'll be replacing the sub tank anyway. And replacing the mech mod eventually with something a lot better. Probably, I hope to eventually replace it with a Sigeli 100 watt. That would be awesome. Or maybe an IPv4 or something like that. Or IPv3 even. But that's, you know, neither here nor there. So let's continue vaping. I love the flavor of this thing. I mean, the vanilla really screams at you when you're dripping it. You don't really get the cinnamon very well on it, like I said earlier, but I just love the flavor of this juice, period. I'll do another toot for you, and then I'm going to show you what I'll be reviewing next. And no, it's not the beard. That'll be coming down the line. And before I show you what I'll be reviewing next, I guess I better do the whole rate and review thing. Well, you heard my review of it. I love this juice. I think it's freaking delicious. So I am going to give it my only really, but before I give you the star rating, because I give 5 stars, you know, possible 5-star rating for things, I'm going to tell you the one downside, which I said earlier, is the flavor doesn't come through on a dripper. The full flavor doesn't come through on a dripper, unfortunately. But that being said, since I don't really drip very often, for me personally, I give this a 4.5 out of 5. I take 4.8, a solid 4.8 out of 5. Yeah, 4.8 is a better number, because, like I said, dripping is not that big for me, so, and I've been having a lot of trouble with it, so it's not really that big a part of my life right now. So yeah, a solid 4.8 out of 5 stars, taking only a smidgen of points away from it because of the lack of full-bodied flavor when you do drip. At least that's been my experience. Anyway, guys, this is the one I'm going to be reviewing next week. It's the Basic, not Basilisk, Basics Cherry. From the same company. That's another line that they have. It's called, well, Basics. And that's pretty descriptive. It's very basic flavors. And we'll be reviewing that one next week. Anyway, guys, DFTBA, and vape on.